What's going on, guys? So New World has dropped some news this week, more news than actually I think anyone expected. First off, they dropped the community Q&A, and there are two spots there that I want to highlight. The first, within the intro, we discover the fate of Scott Lane.
Give us the questions.
So Katie, where is Scott Lane?
Yes, the age-old question. I have actually taken over New World, and I am leading it along with a new leadership team, which includes Dan as our creative director. Joel is our product owner for seasons and progression. So they'll be answering some of the questions to me today. And
I mean, hey, congratulations, Katie, on the promotion. Everybody else, well-deserved. Really looking forward to your leadership. I've always said that you, as a developer, have always looked at it from a player's perspective first. And so looking forward to what the future of New World holds. Also looking forward, especially to getting a new t-shirt and to the special Christmas episode where Puppet Katie will host Forged in Eternum. Now, also from that Q&A came this extremely well-worded and important question.
Any news on invasions? Anything? Bueller?
Like I was saying before, Pickup War, in terms of that specific part of instanced content, Pickup War is our top priority. We started prototyping and designing out what we were going to do with Casual Invasions, and it's a cool design. It's going to really freshen it up, as well as make it more accessible to more players. It'll be like on the Pug system. But we had to decide one or the other. So we decided Pickup War for right now. PvE players will have tons coming soon. But it's the order of operations there is Pickup War, and then we'll come back to that.
So there we have it about invasions. When it comes time to actually full-heartedly work on invasions, AGS, just so you guys know, I happen to have some ideas, so feel free, give me a call. We'll go over them. Really, I mean, the big thing right now for me is the loot pool, like how badly we need a refresh on that, to be honest. I don't know how many void damaged wings I actually need, but I have just way too many. Alright guys, let's talk about New World Eternum's Season 8 Seasonal World Hardcore Mode. This information was just released. So it turns out that the seasonal world will be opening June 3rd, and they will be closing July 8th. So it's only about 1 month of the seasonal hardcore world. Now on these worlds, they have already promised that you will progress from 0 to endgame ready in just a few hours. There's a new quest line, so we're not going to be going through the whole MSQ that you had to go through on the PvP server. They are specifically saying this isn't a grind, it's a sprint. Artifact access is streamlined, endgame materials are easier to acquire. One life, meaning that you will only be quote-unquote unfallen as long as you don't die. I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure, that you can get knocked, but you can get revived. That doesn't count as a death. It has to be a dead, respawn dead. But I might actually be wrong about that. Dying locks you out of the S tier journey rewards, and if you want to give it another go, you can delete and restart. When you do die, though, they give you extra points for your attributes. Your fallen characters receive plus 25 to all attributes for up to 5 deaths, so you can get up to an extra 125 attribute points. As far as the rewards, there are 3 sets. The casual rewards. These are available for all players who participate in the seasonal world. You're going to get 1 raw auric calcite stone so that you can craft 1 artifact of your choice from season 7 or earlier, 1 gorgonite inductor, and 50 dark matter. If you are fallen, meaning you die once, okay, but you push on and you do the requirements, right, you get the 1 raw aurisalicite stone, get a runewood resin so that you can craft a major trophy of your choice, and you're getting some skins there. Nice. Unfallen rewards. This is for players who completely complete the journey without dying. The reward is 1 Trophy of Dominance, a seasonal world exclusive trophy that boosts territory standing. That is an amazing reward. If you have ever tried to get to 300 territory standing, you know just how highly sought after this trophy will be. You're gonna get the same skins. You're gonna get a hard as iron title. Yeah, like that's pretty much everything that they're gonna give you for not dying. In addition to the normal rewards, each task completed on the Unfallen chapter has an associated title. Now, the thing that I question, it says you get these in an unfallen group. I believe that means that your entire group must be unfallen and must remain unfallen throughout the event. So that is pretty much how the hardcore servers are set up. It is interesting that they are opening up on June 3rd. Ironically, there is another game that is coming out on June 5th that also happens to feature a worm. And so I do wonder what the player turnout, at least the first weekend, is actually going to be, and why they chose to run it only through July 8th. Honestly, not necessarily opposed to this shorter stint, so to speak, of a seasonal world. I do like the fact that they have made this more of an event as opposed to an alternative. But I do wish that the timing was maybe just a little bit longer or did not collide with such other events. The good news is that, hey, the July 4th weekend, you have something to do in New World. Guys, all in all, honestly, I feel the hardcore server sounds interesting. I mean, I'm at least going to jump into it for a weekend. Give it a shot, see how you like it, and make sure to let the devs know how you feel about all the things that go on there. Specifically, the whole thing about multiple artifacts being used at one time, because personally, I think that would be kind of really cool. Although, in its current state, might be game-breaking. I don't know, we'll see. Guys, finally, I just want to talk about Expeditions Unleashed for a quick second, okay? So we just concluded the first week of it. The first week was Mahantaram from the Savage Divide, out in the wild, out in the world, big fights, big encounters. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really overly enjoyed this event. I really enjoyed the fight. Felt really fresh. I know a lot of people complain that there were like similar mechanics to other events and whatnot. But honestly, I really enjoyed it. Maybe it's because I just had servers, or I was on at times where like people were doing the event. And this is one of the rare cases where I feel like up until the final night, people were actually still out there doing the event, which normally is not something that you see. So I really enjoyed this fight. We have Godling Khepri is coming up June 17th to June 23rd. And finally, Ifrit is coming July 15th to July 21st. And once again, you have an opportunity to get a 725 named artifact from these fights, which to me, any opportunity to get a piece of 725 gear, you know, the highest gear score possible, the pinnacle reward, a pinnacle reward in the game, to me is a good opportunity. So I would take advantage of it. All right, guys, that pretty much sums it up. Barebones OPR is live right now in New World. So if you want to jump in there, you want to see just exactly how good you truly, really are in PvP in OPR, now is the time to test your mettle. We have the hardcore seasonal servers launching on June 3rd, and we have the next Expeditions Unleashed. Godling Khepri will be out and about in the world June 17th. Honestly, to be completely honest, Season 8 has really been shaping up to be quite possibly the best season in New World ever. Good luck, have fun, kill 'em all.